Hello, hello, hello. Hello, friends. It is, Wednesday, May, I think 12th? Is it the 12th or 13th? 13th, okay. 13th, awesome, fantastic. Welcome to Stay Home with Steph. I don't know what episode number it is, so I think it's like 31 or 32 or something like that. I'm just cleaning my glasses, sorry. And if you are watching this on the YouTube, then you are watching a pre-recorded video from 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So, welcome to everyone. I'm so excited for all the people that are coming on and saying hello. Hello, Space Cat Crafting. Got my fresh soda. And we are good to go. Sandra Stitches. It's the 4 a.m. on the 14th here in Victoria, Australia. Hello from the past. Hello to the future. What's up? Nothing. It's Wednesday. I'm not at work because it's Wednesday. So, it's very exciting times. It is, if you're doing a full month of mania, if you're doing like a full 31 days, then you're you're close to your halfway point. If you are doing just the first 20 days, you're rounding the corner here, people. Round the corner. I'm about to start but pull out my 4th out of my 5 projects. So, that's exciting times. Very exciting. Let's see, what other updates do I have for everyone? For anyone who is on here, who's wondering, and whether you're not wondering doesn't matter because I'm going to tell you anyway. So, yesterday, we, at Keepsakes, we posted on all of our social media outlets, our Instagram and our Facebook, about reopening. So, we are going to reopen to the public next Monday, May 18th. And we will be open to the public from 11 to 2. There will be 5 people allowed in the building at one time. Masks are required. And I'm excited to see what happens. I think we've made a lot of really good precautions and put a lot of, I think, accurate rules in place. I watched a news story this morning so retail shops in the state of Ohio could open yesterday, and there was way less foot traffic than they were anticipating, which doesn't really surprise me. But it surprised a lot of business owners, and so I think for a while we're not going to see a ton of foot traffic, especially because the socializing piece is taken out of the equation for now. If you come to Keepsakes, like, we ask that you come for the purpose of, like, shopping and, like, not just, like, I don't know. It's hard to, like, describe it, but there's no, like, sitting in and stitching and, like, any of that kind of thing for now. Like, there's no First Friday stitching, any of that. It's just not safe. And so it'll be really interesting to see how it goes. But I'm excited to, like, open our doors again and start seeing people again. And so yesterday I got to see Liddy for the first time in, like, 2 months, it feels like, because it has been 2 months. And it was just really nice, like, all be together again even if it was just for a couple hours for a meeting. So yeah, but my work schedule will not be changing. I will still be working Mondays and Tuesdays only, which is perfectly fine for me. And my attendance was needed on Fridays because we were so busy because people were coming to sit and stitch, and if people aren't coming to sit and stitch, then Barbara and Lenny can handle it. So, and then I also want to say that even though we are opening our doors back to the public for limited hours and all of the things, we are anticipating no reduction in phone and mail orders. And so we want people who are shopping with keepsakes through mail order that don't live locally, that we're not going anywhere. And that is because of all of your support and all of your love and all of your just support and things of keepsakes. That's what's carried us through all these rough days. And so, even before all this happened, we were doing mail order. So now I think this has given us the opportunity to really, hone in on our shipping department, if you will. And then, so that's been really, really good. And figuring out how we can make sure that the package that you get is the most wonderful CT package that you've ever gotten. So, give the keepsakes touch, if you know what I'm saying. So, and Blue Cats 72. You are more than welcome to come and browse and to see what we have in the shop. Absolutely, you are more than welcome to do that. It's just there's no sitting and stitching. That's what we're not having right now. So if you want to come and check out and see what's new, we have new things in the shop. We have new models in the shop, which are lovely. You are more than welcome to do that. But there's just no sitting and stitching at the stitching table and all of that. Just for now. We 100,000% plan on having that come back at some point. So, yes, but we have just for right now, just to see how it goes kind of thing. And stitchy time, yes, Keepsakes does carry needlepoint silk. They do, sure do. I just placed a restocking order with them yesterday, as a matter of fact. I missed some comments. Let me go see. Yes. And yes, Linda, you are still waiting on a few things. We're waiting on your dirty linen, or dirty Ada. Yes. And the fabric for, I think actually both, because one is Ada and one's linen, if I remember correctly. For the fabric for Albie Home and then another piece. But your Snow Village shipment's going out today, or tomorrow. Thank you, Phyllis. And Lorenzo Mom? There we go. Okay. Hi, Steph. Watched you and your mom's very first and second floss tube. Awesome. Enjoy seeing how your acting career has taken off. I'm on episode 4. Love you guys. My acting career? I promise I'm just being me. I'm not acting at all. I promise. Ask anybody. I'm just this weird, really, in real life. And yes, Sandra, Sanlito Stitches. What's your last name? Melissa. She's not acting. Because I think that your order is going out today. I think. We got a lot of orders to keep track of. So we reorganized the office yesterday and figured out where all the buckets are going to go. And Barbara's, your order is going out today. So very exciting. Because I think you got the Kitten Bixby on Halloween night with the fabric. Yep, going to the post office today. Melissa. Just so everyone knows, Melissa just said that she is 100% not acting. She keeps it weird. It's why we like her. This is true. I'm just weird. So, all that. My memory is ridiculous. That's what it is. I'm just the mass organizer of everything. So, yeah. So, Allison Rosen is a crafty girl. Okay, so obviously, I almost just said Allison. Pam, did you see your comment? No, she did not see your comment because she's not on the live. So Allison just said, a huge thank you for showing the hashtag 24 hours across the reminder and doing the giveaway. People have come to visit the shop and said y'all sent them. Yay! They're so cute. And Kobe, I bet. I'm glad that you guys didn't have to close. But I'm so glad that you've been working your butts off and that you've been getting orders. That's amazing. That's awesome. I'm happy about that. Very exciting times. Good. Okay. So, today, if you were on my lives at all at the end of, and at all last week, you know that I was doing some tags. So, no, Michelle, not yet. It hasn't got there. She got her one half of her gift, but the other half isn't here yet. I sent the Etsy seller a message yesterday, and they said they'd get back to me and let me know. But they did say that I should let them know if I want a refund. I'm not there yet, though. So, we'll see. I'm hoping it doesn't have to get to that, because I really want them. Really want that order to come because it was really cute. Yes, and just another day to celebrate Pam, because she deserves to be celebrated 365 days a year. It's true. So I was doing some tags at the end of the week last week, and one was kind of a longer Confessions of a Cross-Stitcher tag, and then the other was I didn't write it down, dang it. It's Rolodex. I know it's Rolodex Stitches tag, but I think she called it like the Rolodex random tag. I found it from Megan, Georgia Girl Stitching. She did it, and Pam and I loved it. And then I started it on Feed the Friday or Saturday last week, and I still have questions left. So, and Sandra on Halloween night uses DMC. So you are good to go. Yes. Okay. So we're going to finish up. I think I have, hello, Liz Walter. I miss you. Oh, also, Colleen asked how Lenny was. Lenny's great. Lenny is pushing out shop models like nobody's business. But she's great. She's doing great. She looks great. I missed her so much. So, the next time, we'll probably have a staff meeting again, middle of June, beginning of June, just to see how things are, if we need to readjust and stuff, so I'll probably see her again then, because we will not be working in the building at the same time for another month or so. Stitching Chris. I've heard you a few times say that some fabric has tight holes. Would that by any chance be PTP linen? I started a project on it last night, and boy, it's rough. I was trying 2 over 2 on 32 count. I am so sorry that you're having trouble with that. So what we have found, Pam and I have found, is that the 32 count Picture This Plus Lugana, the even weave, that is what is super, super tight. Like we call it a 32 tight because it's like painful to work with. That's just our experience. I know some people like that and more power to you, but it just sucks the joy right out of the cross stitch. Like the holes are so tight and the fabric is dense because of the dye and what the fabric is made of, that it's just like, if you can, I don't know, it's not fun. I do not like it. I personally don't have any trouble with the 32 count linen. I would recommend trying, if you haven't already, maybe adjusting your needle size. So my go-to needle is a size 28 tapestry petite. That's just my preference. But if you or if you're shifting with a 24, then go to a 26. If you're going to a 26, then go to a 28. That would be my recommendation. And then on 32 count, I do 2/2 because that's the coverage I like. So, yeah. But I'm really sorry about that whole situation. But I would definitely recommend lowering your needle size. So yeah, try 28 and see what happens with that on the 32 linen. Eileen asked, do you still do Stitch with Steph videos? So I've only done the one Stitch with Steph video. I would really like to do another one, but I don't have the best setup at home to do that kind of thing. I don't have the right camera or the right light or whatever. So, the next time it is safe enough for me to travel to Indiana, I'm going to go see my best friend Kia, and she's going to help me make another Stitch with Steph video. So, keep your eyes out for that. I am more than happy to sit here and answer questions about cross stitch. I love that, actually. But to actually do a Stitch with Steph video, I've only done the one, and it would just be, really a pain in my butt to try to do it with what I have at home, if you know what I'm saying. And Liz, just to clarify, that the shop is not opening to the public again until the 18th. Just FYI. So read the keepsakes post that is on the Instagram page. Go read that, and I'll give you all the details. So, okay, I'm not going to pronounce this correctly. Abba Bagalit? I don't know how to say that, but hello in Israel. Did you see that? I shouldn't tell people. Israel? How many hours ahead of you are you? So, what time is it in Israel? I need to know these things. I don't know, latitude-wise. I know that the Netherlands is 6 hours ahead. That's all I got. Pam says she thinks it's 7 hours ahead. Oh. So Israel and Turkey are on the same time zone? So, and can you tell me how to say your name or what your first name is? Abba in Israel. I'm sorry, I'm butchering that. I'm so sorry. Deb Berger, she says, do you use design software? I want to create some charts of my own. For the dabbling in designing that I've done, which is not a lot, if at all. I mean, I know how to use it, but so what Pam has on her computer, she uses software to chart her mother's tree and stuff. That is PC Stitch, right? I don't know why I had to question that, but yeah, it's PC Stitch. If you're an Apple user, I know that they like Mac Stitch. But I definitely recommend some kind of design software for sure. And Sandra, yes, Weeks fabric is floppy and the holes are huge, and that's why I like it. So I like Weeks fabric. I know I'm the 1 out of 5 people in the world that likes it. And Linda, what are some 40 counts that aren't swagger based? There's let's see. The weeks, there's some higher count weeks. They have a Zweigert baseline and then a non-Zweigert baseline. So I know that there's a difference there. Otherwise, I'm not sure. I heard this on, I think it was someone's floss tube, and I'm sorry that I don't remember who it was. But I heard this over the weekend when we were watching floss tube, and I think this is correct, and it makes a lot of sense to me. So, you've heard probably, like, 32 count Belfast linen, or 32 count, or 36 count Edinburgh, 40 count Newcastle, 28 count. What's 28 count? Whatever, you guys are all screaming at me. What it is. But, so I think that the linens that are described as that, so like 40 count Newcastle, 30 count Edinburgh, 32 count. Belfast, jeez, I'm crow. I think that those are Zweigerts. But if you just have something that's a 32 count linen and it doesn't have the word Belfast in there, I think that those are the ones that are not Zweigert. I could be totally off base, and somebody tell me if it's not, if I am off base. But I'm pretty confident that that is how it works. So like your 40 count weeks, it's either going to be 40 count linen or 40 count Newcastle from weeks. I'm pretty confident that that's how it works. And Tony says, I completely agree about PTP 32 count Lugana. That was the first 32 I had tried, so I thought I couldn't stitch on 32 for the longest time. Oh my gosh, that's so sad. Yeah, it's just a super pain in the butt. Like, 28 count Lugana from them is, like, great. Because it feels like a 32. So, I like it. Hello, Free Spirit Stitcher. And, sounds good, Natasha. Thank you. Glass Quilt. Do you think Keepsakes has all the DMC for the I'll Be Home Sal with Pam? I'm fairly confident that we do. I think we might be out of 310, but I know I've ordered some, so I didn't check yesterday when I came in. Or the last 2 days when I was in the shop. 310 has been very hard to come by. But I think we have all, if not most of them. So we would be happy to get you all the DMC that you need, and then we can keep track of what you're missing and send you them as they arrive. So, yeah. So Lori says, I just got home from my LNS, needed nothing, yet bought what I wanted. Good for you. So fun to be back in shop. I almost bought charts I already have. Girl, been there. Been there. Okay. Cashel. Everyone said Cashel. Yes, thank you, Cashel. Okay. So, and your name is Abigail. This is the lovely lady in Israel. Abigail. I love the name Abigail. During the summer, yes. During the winter, Israel and Turkey have different hours. Israel and Greece have the same hours all year long for now. My name is Abigail. Or Abigail. Love it. And One Mo Stitch also said that the odd-numbered weeks are not Zweigert. So, yeah, so like your 35 count, your 30 count, those are not Zweigert. Gosh, and... Okay. The Cotswold Crafter. 16 hours ahead here in New Zealand. It gets very confusing when working out the days. For me, your lives are Thursday through Sunday. That's crazy. Hello, Liz. Okay, how do I say that? ECIR, _yurt, says, hi, can you tell Pam, parentheses, Mom, that Moda has a new line of Lighthouse fabric for bags? Message sent. I may or may not have yesterday. I ordered fabric off of Etsy for a project bag with hot air balloons on it. I'm very excited about it. Yes. Yes, so I'm super pumped about that. Also, Free Spirit Fabrics, actually. And somebody sent me a message. I don't remember who it was now, but I have it in my messages. They just came out with this line of fabric that I think is going to be available at shops in like November, which is such a tease. I have to wait till November. Anyway, they have a fabric that literally... Oh, hi, Sarah. And I'm the worst at like connecting people's names to their Instagram handles. What was I saying? Wow. The project bags and yep, I don't remember. What were you laughing at? Oh, I thought you were laughing at me. Yeah. So, cool. I don't remember what I was talking about other than... Oh, yeah, the fabric from Free Spirit Fabrics. Okay. Free Spirit Fabrics. Free Spirit Fabrics. So, the fabric that they are coming out with in November is... Thank you. Okay, appreciate you, Dee. Thank you. Is... Like, it's called Cattails, I think is the line. And, like, the line of the fabric. And, but tails is spelled Tales. And that, which is like, hello, where do I sign? And there is a fabric where there are cats and they're like riding bicycles and like doing different fun activities, like rowing a canoe. And like on one of the, like they're the old school bicycles, like not like mountain bikes or anything, but like cute little bicycles, you know? And there's like a little American flag on. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. And I was like, where do I order it? And then I could find out that I could order it by the bolt. Yeah, I don't need a bolt. I just need like a half a yard. So, gotta wait till November. But whatever, it's fine. It's all fine. Okay. I'll ask this again because my son... so I'm reading Roseanne, I'm reading your comment. I have Tulip Festival and there's no conversion, so I need the called for. Does Keepsakes have the called for threads? For Tulip Festival? That's the with a needle and thread chart, right? If it's Classic Colorworks or Weeks Dye Works, we probably have it. There's a 99% chance we have it. There are a few threads that we're out of that have been reordered. Like we're out of grits right now. We're out of eggshell. We're out of... That's like all I can think of off the top of my head. We're for some odd reason out of camouflage. I think we're out of pine needles. So it's like just a couple threads that we're out of. And don't quote me on any of those. We were out of them yesterday when I was in the shop. So it changes day to day. But anyway, they've been reordered. So Gentle Arts is a whole nother ball of wax. So I'm in no way, shape, or form am I trying to come on here and like talk a bunch of crap about another business. That's not my job. That's not what I'm here to do. That's not what the conscious community is all about. However, we as a shop, and just as stitchers, were hoping that even though Gentle Arts was closed and was not shipping orders to shops, we were hoping that they were maybe doing some dyeing, and it looks like that's not the case, unfortunately. So, they reopened for business on Monday the 4th, because they were a manufacturer, so they were allowed to. And they reopened then, and I sent our quite substantial order to them that day. And the message that I received back a day later was that they were, and I quote, quite backlogged. So I have absolutely no idea when we will receive an order from Gentle Arts and what will be in that package. I also had to, like, one of the things I ordered for example, was the thread packs for Cardinal Points. Because every time Bam shows it, people want it. So, which is great. No problem with that. And they could not give me a timeline on how long it would be to get the thread packs in. So, However, you can rest assured that if you are comfortable with having thread substitutions for a project, Keepsakes will happily take care of you. If there's a color in Gentle Arts, there's probably a color that's close. I'm not going to say identical, but super, super close in one of the other lines. So that's a really long-winded way of me to answer your question, Roseanne. And yes, we have the call for threads. And okay, so now I'm going back to read these comments. So I'm sorry, I'm catching up. But Lindsay Terracrow, is that how you say that? And I'm so excited for you to get Cross Stitch for the Soul. I love that book so much. And Amy Clayton also ordered it too. That's the Stitcherovia book. It's a beaut. It's a beaut. I just want to leave it like as a coffee table book. I love it. Okay. Oh, so Sarah, that's what they do. So I hate that they have a quilt market, then you have to wait till it comes out. That's what happened with the Banana Pants fabric. From Tula Pink. It's not Banana Pants fabric. Why did I just say that? I think the line was called Monkey Wrench, but it was fabric with bananas on it. And I was like, must have it in my life. And I saw it at this time of year last year, and I went crazy. And in a good way. And I think I remember asking Kia about it. And I was like, where do I get this? Like, help me. You're a quilter. And she was like, so this is what happened, and it's not going to be available till November. And I was like, and then luckily I found it in a quilt shop in Tennessee when we went down there. So that's so interesting that it works so differently than Cross Stitch Market, Nashville Market. So, you're welcome, Roseanne. I'm glad I could help you out. Now, forgive me, Roseanne, but if you already have the chart, or if we have the chart for you, I'm not sure how that's working. I don't think that the floss list is readily available online for that particular chart. So, if you could give that to whoever you speak to. And you said that you're going to call tomorrow. We're closed Thursdays. So call Friday or today. Either one works. Or Saturday. But either way we can take. Or you could just send Barbara an email whenever. And then we'll call you when it comes in. Or not when it comes in, but when we put it together, we'll let you know. Yeah, so if you could list out the colors, that would be great. If you have the chart. If the chart is with us still, then we can obviously just look at it. So, okay. And Sarah, I do not have it in all the colors. I just have a few. You're going to make me a mask out of the... Yes, please. The heavens have just rained down upon me. Sarah is going to make me a mask out of the Monkey Wrench banana fabric. Can I pay you for it, please? Thank you. I'm so excited. I mean, I love my red polka dot mask. Don't get me wrong. I have 2 of them. You know, for... What is this I'm trying to do with this? What is this? Rotation. But like a mask out of the banana fabric? Sign me up. Thank you so much. And yes, Melissa, that quilt shop I want to go back to in October. Can we go back to it? Because if they had the Monkey Wrench fabric, then they're bound to have the Cattails fabric. Just saying. Hello, Debbie. Hello, Kelly. And yeah, I ordered, so Stitching Chris just said that she went down a rabbit hole looking at fabric on Spoonflower. That's where I bought the hot air balloon fabric that I purchased yesterday. I bought that from Spoonflower. So I love them. Okay, so I need to write this down. Okay, so Rice Ranch, is that a Facebook group or is that... I'm sorry that I don't know that. Okay. But yeah, I messaged you if that's what I need to do. Rice Ranch on Facebook. Wow, I should probably write that down. All I wrote down was Rice Ranch, so like in 6 hours I'm gonna come back and be like, what did Rice Ranch? Okay. Thank you so much. I'm so excited. Okay. And then I also have the mask that Susan, her name is Susan Cluck. She is the one who did my finishing of Ebenezer's Blessing that I'm obsessed with. She made Pam and I both masks. So, hello, Diana. Okay. Debbie9550 said, hey, Steph, love you. Love you, too. You've inspired me to try Even Weave. Do it, girl. Do it, girl. Kelly says, have you seen the new line work collection from Tula? No, I have not. Do I need to? Sounds like I do. So, Tula? Is it Tula or you just put Tulia? So I'm assuming you meant Tula Pink, but I just want to make sure we're on the same page. Work collection. Okay. So Chris says, then when you have to change your catchphrase from banana pants to banana masks? Nah, we'll keep it at banana pants. Yes, cats riding bikes, and no, I'm not kidding you. Okay, I will let you know about cattails, Sarah. Oh, that's your name on Facebook. Got it. Okay. Wow. And I think the quilt store in Tennessee will have it. So if they don't have it when we go down this fall, then I will let you know. Knitting Crazy, she asked what other online fabric stores are good. If I don't buy my buy my fabric for project bags, if I don't buy them on, Etsy, or no, if I don't buy them on in person, like at a quilt shop or whatever that we go to, then I buy it from Etsy. There is a fantastic quilt shop here in Waynesville, Ohio, which is, how far away would you say it is? 20 minutes north of us, and they're called the Fabric Shack in Waynesville, Ohio, and they were open to the public before all this craziness happened, and they will not be reopening to the public. They're going to be online only, and they have a huge selection of fabric. Like, Jan, our finisher, loves going there, and so it's amazing. It's just an incredible selection. So I have not checked out their online platform, so don't come at me if it's terrible, but something tells me it's pretty good, because even when they were open to the public, they had an online platform. So I would definitely check that out. But to be completely honest, I just go to Etsy and I got a wild hair at my butt and wanted to get hot air balloon fabric because I love hot air balloons. Even the background on my phone is a hot air balloon right now because I'm into it. Thank you, Liz Matthews. And so I just went to Etsy and I literally just typed in hot air balloon quilting fabric. Poof. There was 1,000 options. I'm not the best with options, but I narrowed it down and I finally picked one. So that's definitely what I would do. That's my suggestion. And Kellyanne said fabric.com is good too. I'm gonna have to check it out, Kelly. That new line, the new line from Tula Pink, she said it's all black and white with small amounts of color. And Sarah has made over 1,000 masks. God bless you. That's amazing. That's incredible. Thank you for that. For real. Okay, so is the line from Tula Pink, is it called work or is it called line work? I just want to make sure I get it right because I'm not like the best with quilting stuff. Oh my gosh. So Kellyanne says it comes out in October. Super pumped. Pam, why do you keep sending me stuff?
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine. I love it, but it just says PD Soap Set. You say.
Oh, sorry.
Nope, I'm here for it. I love it. I'm very excited to read the messages. We do this all day to each other. Just send each other posts on Instagram. Okay, so Kellyanne said that the line from Tula Pink comes out in October. There are albino peacocks, zebras, lemurs, skunks, pandas, and I forget the other. It's a companion piece to the 42 print color line coming out in June. So excited. Yep, no problem, Kathy. My pleasure. Okay. Oh, Sarah, your dog show will be in Ohio during October. October's busy for us though, so I hope it lines up right. I mean, if you happen to be in this part of Ohio, because Ohio is big. I mean, it's not the biggest, not Texas or anything, but people think Ohio and Cincinnati is in the tiny corner. And okay, so it's all line work. Okay. I'm taking notes off my own life. I love this. Okay, you guys are the best. I love the hive mind. Okay. Oh, Sarah, it ruined my Stitch Mania plans. Hey, girl. But think of all the good you're doing. That's amazing. That's wonderful. Oh my gosh. I got to the end of the comments. I didn't think I would. Very exciting. You guys, it's already 2:47. Oh, it's in Cincinnati. The dog show is? Okay. Well, I need to know the dates. Because if all goes as planned, I do have some things planned in October. So, hopefully, it will line up correctly. So, well, this has been the funnest conversation ever. From dog shows to face masks to quilting fabric. And by kind of I mean really enjoyed this kind of dialogue situation where just me talking about random crap. But you guys seem to like it, so I'm here for it. Okay, so let me see if I can get through the last 3 questions on the Rolodex random tag. Look, these are all my notes. I also have Austin Land and fried green tomatoes listed here for anyone who was on a live last week. You'll know what that means. Kellyanne says hello, and I will let you know after I look at her IG videos for sure. Boxer Mania. Okay, cool. Fantastic. Excellent. Alright, so let's see what these last few questions say. Okay, number 11. Oh, Tony. Tony said, that's because many of us don't have anyone to talk with about random crap. Girl, I'm here for you. This is the live for you if you just want a bunch of random things. This is where we're at. Okay. So, number 11 on the Rolodex random tag. Yes, Melissa, I know. I love you though. Okay. It says, if you had to describe yourself, so how these questions work is that you can answer them for yourself, or you can answer them for me. So, like this question, I would like to know what you all would answer for me, because I'm self-centered, and narcissistic. Not really, but anyway. So the question is, if you had to describe yourself as one animal, what would it be and why? Um, huh. Isn't that a question? My gut reaction is to say hippo for obvious reasons, but and like Fiona because she loves her mom. She's not skinny. She's cute and people like her. And she seems smart. So, I know, it's a hard one. And otter, because the hold hands. Ooh, a fox? I'll take it. I will take it. Because they're protective over their families. And they're smart. Oh, koala. I love koalas. I'm getting fox left and right over here. Love it. Okay, I think I might go with fox. Yep, fox. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I love a good fox. So, cool. I mean, that's a hard question. I know that if I could, I know that I could, if I could come back and in a next life and be an animal, I would love to be one of my cats. Except for the whole pooping in a box thing. I don't know if I like that. But sometimes I just look at my animals and I'm like, do you realize how lucky you are? Are you just taking all this for granted? You literally sleep 22 hours a day. Hashtag goals. Also, I love you unconditionally. I mean, it's the way to go. Just saying. Really any house pet. Frankly. But also, like, in comparison to a dog, that you don't have to, like, be walked. Like, there's no forced exercise. I mean, yeah, I definitely want to be a cat. Of course, they take it for granted. They 100% take it for granted. Absolutely. And Nan said, do you have a fox update? I do not. I don't, unfortunately. They moved on from our house a couple weeks ago, unfortunately. And we've heard that they are at other neighbors. The other neighbors have found them, like, under their porches and those kind of things. So, I know that they're still around, but they're not in our front yard anymore. But, that's okay. As long as I don't drive around town or drive to work or go to the post office or whatever and on my way see a fox in the road, then I'm fine. There you go. We're good. But as soon as I do, if I do, I'm coming for you. I don't know who I have to go at, but I'm gonna run around town with a torch. Justice for foxes. And I'll be on the 6 o'clock news. Just kidding. Okay. And Melissa, you make a very, very, very good point once again. That you go in a bowl as a person is a box much different. Well, I guess not. I guess not. When you put it like that, valid. And yes, Taylor, cats are A+ because you earn their love. Yes. Oh, you're so glad. You're so glad. You're so welcome. I'm glad that you enjoyed the pictures of the foxes. Yes. And I will happily stitch all the fox cross stitch in remembrance of them. So, and because, I feel like in 5 years and 10 years and 20 years, and people are going to ask me or whatever, what was it like in the time of 2020? And I feel like on the top of the list, it's going to be having the Fox family. I think. I mean, I'm being 1000% serious. Like, that was such a joy. And it was so lovely. So, and I truly believe that I don't think that would have, I truly believe that that would not have happened had we been living our normal lives. I just don't. I mean, simply timing. Like, just timing wise, when we first noticed the Fox family, it was like 5 o'clock on a Friday afternoon. Neither of us would be here. I wouldn't have been home because I'd have been at the shop. And so it's like, I mean, I think all of this has forced everyone to slow down, unfortunately, other than, I know that there's a lot of negative things associated with it and all of that, and I'm not discrediting all of that, but if one thing it's done is force us to slow the heck down and stop and smell the roses, if you will, or stop and see the foxes. So I think that I'm just trying to, like, think of all the silver linings kind of situation with all of it. So, there you go. So, wow, that took a sentimental turn there at the end. Sorry about that. Okay, number 12 question is, and I want to know what your answers for yourselves are for this one. So number 12 is, what's your favorite flavor of jelly bean? You guys. My favorite flavor of jelly bean is any of the sour ones. I love the sour ones, and I like to put like at least 6 of them in my mouth at one time. They're so good. Like the Jelly Belly sours. So, last August, when Pam and I went on our Wisconsin wing ding, we went to the Jelly Belly factory, if you guys remember. And there's a huge shop, obviously, with like every flavor of jelly bean that Jelly Belly makes, which is just incredible. And I got the sours bag. I mean, I got a ton of different ones, and like you can try them all and like whatever, but there are not enough sour jelly beans in the world. I love them. And every once in a while, my really good friend Lisa, who lives up in Wisconsin, she'll send me a bag of sour jelly bellies, and it just makes my whole life complete. I love them so much. I think if I had to pick one of the sour ones, it would be the red one. I think it's sour cherry. Love it. Okay, let's see what you guys said. Licorice. Fun fact, I hate all things licorice flavored. I hate it. From licorice candy to Jaeger bombs to the smell, red licorice I feel a little bit better about, but I don't love it. It's like, I mean, I guess I'll have a Twizzlers, but like, not really my thing. Ironically enough, I do like whatever those candies are. They're like blackberry and raspberry ones with like they're like really small little like little things, and they have like, I'm not doing a good job of describing them, but they're black and red raspberry flavored, and I don't even think that those are licorice, but they remind me of licorice, so whatever. Okay, grape flavor, I like grape. Popcorn flavor, I tried the popcorn flavor, I just cannot get behind it, because it's very weird to me that it tastes just like popcorn, but it is not popcorn. That feels weird. However, it's not bad. Stitching with Mama. Hate jelly beans. Girl, it's cool. Another licorice. Jelly Belly pear. Ooh. That would be good too. Orange, black licorice. Wow! All of the licorice fans everywhere. And another one doesn't like jelly beans. Cinnamon. Like the red hot flavor or just like cinnamon flavor? Sarah? Nope, doesn't like him either. Okay, Melissa makes a very good point. Once again, Melissa on it. Pink Starburst jelly beans. Starburst jelly beans are really freaking fantastic, so I will give you that. Yeah, 1000%. Another popcorn, black licorice, orange. You hate the sours, Tony. More for me. The roasted marshmallow. See, that's on another thing that I'm like, it's not a marshmallow though. So I don't know why it bothers me. Strawberry cheesecake. Scentsy makes jelly bean flavor wax? Weird. No, I've never had the Harry Potter ones or the Halloween ones. Yes, I'm more than a little weird, Roseanne. More than a little weird. Blueberry, ooh. Oh, the Harry Potter ones have some awful flavors like milk and vomit and grass and dirt. Oh, no. Oh, no. Nope, thank you, I'm good. Coconut? That might be good. Because I don't actually like shredded coconut, but I like the flavor of coconut, so that might be good. Another butter popcorn. Jolly Rancher watermelon. Jolly Rancher jelly beans are very good as well. So there you go. Well, guys, couldn't even get through 3 questions because I just talked too dang much. You guys are so fun. Tomorrow my live might be a little late. I have an appointment I think it's at 1 o'clock. Maybe I'm wrong. It might be at 11 and I'm fine. But I will let you all know ASAP. Like, as soon as I get off of here and check my calendar. But I'm pretty confident that it's at 1 o'clock. And that goes for an hour. So that would put me home around 2:30. So we'll say 3 o'clock. So it'll just be an hour late. So, thank you all so very much for hanging out with me today. This was fun. I love doing like the chit chat situation. Like I love that. So, and it seems like you guys like it, and it's a fun conversation, and we can all hang out and chat, and it's a fun time. So if you missed any of it, then it will be up on YouTube here shortly. And yeah, so have a great rest of your Wednesday. Happy hump day to everyone. And I haven't said this in a while, but make sure you listen to your government officials. And stay safe out there. I know that some states are rolling out some openings. So, good night, Abigail. Sleep well in Israel. All right. I love you all so much. I will see you tomorrow. Back on Stay Home with Steph. Bye.